Oh my goodness, friends, is that the song Stetson by Walker Hayes with line dance Stetson, written by Emma Stenner and Brendan Simeons? That's a 32 4-count intermediate dance. It is. We're gonna learn it real quick. It'll be not too bad. They also placed third at Sunshine and Mine in the Florida Masters 2024 choreography competition. That's super cool. Go vote for their dance on Copper now. So there is like an optional tag. There's only one, and if you don't do it, it is optional, meaning it just like replaces like the last 4 counts of the last wall, and you face the same way anyways, and it's the guy singing it goes, talk about that ass though, and then you just swing your butt. So not really a tag, but like it is if you want it to be. So starting from the top, it's a kind of quick moving song. So you're gonna step your right foot out to the side 1, and then you're gonna do a little behind shuffle. 2 and 3 and 4. You're gonna stick up your heel. So the way that works from the side is I'm stepping out 1 a little bit forward, so that I'm not clipping myself when I do my little side shuffle, and so that I don't have to take giant steps. 2 and 3, and on the end of 3, I'm moving my foot to the side. 4, so I can stick on my heel, and then go back that way. And 5 and 6. So from your 12 o'clock here, it would be 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Then they have these written as rock and crosses, I believe. I don't know, maybe I do know. Or a ball cross, rock and cross, ball cross, whatever you want to call it. I call them scissor steps because it's like you make a scissor with your legs. Mambo cross or samba cross or something is another word, but I screw up what's mambo and what's samba. One's forward and one's to the side, and I don't remember. So you just hit 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Ball and cross, scissor step, mambo, side, samba, whatever. Rock out on 7, and on your right, cross 8. It should really be on the ball of your foot. Ball of your foot, Lord. So ball and cross is how I'll call it because that's what they wrote in the step sheet. Yippee! Then you're gonna step out to the side for 1. You're so good at standing. And then behind and left heel, right heel. 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you step out with your right, put your left foot behind, bring your right foot together, left heel up, back together, right heel up, back together. The counts for that are 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then you're gonna do 3 steps, turning to the back wall, clap, clap. Not too bad. So we're gonna step forward with our left. We're going to do a little turny turn, step back with your right. And then we're going to step back with our left again. Left. And then you're going to bump your hips. Clap, clap. Counts for those. Steps are on the full counts. Clap, clap is and 8. So we just did step out to the right with 1. Heel jacks 2 and 3 and 4 and. Step 5. Turn 6. Back 7. Clap, clap. And 8 with your hip bump. Because you're cool and you can bump your hips. So the next part, you're gonna do a coaster step, full turn, ball across, push and cross, whatever you want to call it, slide together. So coaster step is going to be right, left, right. You're facing 6 o'clock. If you want to do the full turn, you can walk forward on your left and walk forward on your right and do a full turn. If you don't, you just walk forward on your left and you walk forward on your right and you're done. But I'm gonna do the full turn because I'm dramatic. So back, back, forward, full turn, and it's towards your right shoulder because you started with your left foot, which kind of spins you to your right anyways. And then you're gonna do another ball and cross, except you're turning a quarter with it. So step forward and left. Coaster step was 1 and 2. Turn or walk was 3, 4. This is 5. And on your right foot, 6 for crossing your left. And then slide together is 7, 8. So slide out with your right, 7, bring your left foot in, 8. If you actually get a slide in there, you're super cool. If you don't, we live. It's cool. So coaster step. Starting from there, I'll give you count 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to say step 5, 6, 7, 8, coaster step, full turn, ball and cross, slide together. Yay, I'm done. So the next part is step, touch, step, kick, coaster, step, full turn, together, knee, pop. Sounds gross, not as bad as it seems. We'll live. So, step forward on your right. Touch it. Step back on your left. Kick. 1 and 2. The step back on the right and kick happens at the same time. Or you could do 1 and 2 and, if you don't want to do a little jump. But I think if you do the jump, it saves you some footwork and gives you a little air time and it's fun. So step, touch, step, kick. 1 and 2 and, coaster step, 3 and 4. Full turn again, you're doing the same thing over your left. If you don't want to do it, just walk forward twice. So you turn to the left, right, or you walk left, right. That's 5, 6. And then it's written together, knee pop. But they also wrote optional styling on that for slam the floor. So I do, Lord, I don't know, 5 and 6, 3 and 4, turn 5, 6, together and 8. And then I stomp really hard because I have rubber heels and it's fun. You don't have to do that, but if you do, you're cool. And then the tag, the optional tag. So this is wall 1, that's wall 2, that's wall 3, this is wall 4. It happens on wall 3, but it's the last 4 counts of the dance, meaning you're facing wall 4. So I will start with wall 3 for you, so you just do right, behind and heel and cross, ball and cross, right, behind and left heel, right heel, back, 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 tap, tap, go, through, step, full, turn, push and cross. This is wall 3, not that one. We're pretending I didn't do that. Anyways, so you just did push and cross, slide together, and then you do, for your optional tag, step, touch, step, kick, coaster, step, and then instead of full turn together knee pop, he goes, what about that ass though? And then you just go, what about that ass though? And you swing your up because you're cool. So, we're gonna do the first 3 balls right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and keep going, 1, behind and heel, and cross, push and cross, right, behind and left heel, right heel, back, 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 coaster, step, full, turn, push and cross, slide together, step, touch, step, kick, coaster, step, full, turn, together, third wall and right, behind and heel, and cross, push and cross, right, behind and left heel, right heel, back, 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 coaster, step, full, turn, push and cross, slide together, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, ass tag, 7, restart, 5 and 2 and 3 and 4. Feel good? I hope so. Yeah, we did. Have fun.